We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Cardi B allegedly plans to release the AHA remix with Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Lil' Kim, and Cash Doll, and allegedly announced her next album as she hosts the VMAs later this year. Let me know if y'all believe that. In my opinion, I don't understand how she gonna put Megan and Glorilla on a song together because they don't fuck with each other. I'm sure Glorilla and Megan may not make a big deal about it because it's Cardi B. But I don't know if I fully believe that Megan and Glorilla can be on a song together when they don't even fuck with each other. Okay? And then Lil' Kim, she not working with Lil' Kim. We already know that the girls pretend to like Lil' Kim, but they don't really fuck with Lil' Kim. Stop. And then if Cardi B works with Cash Doll, she will be receiving 100,000 lashes and Donkey of the Day because she called JT and Akbar a flop. Akbar and JT are more popping than Cash Doll musically. Cash Doll, when's the last hit Cash Doll had? Has Cash Doll ever had a hit? You know, you can say what you want about JT. JT had no bars. She had Sideways. And obviously the City Girls catalog. You know, Cash Doll can't even touch the City Girls catalog. You know, but she be buddy with her. I'm sure when she fall out with Cash Doll again, because they already had fell out in the past, she will be, calling her a flop as well. I think that this fake Queen mix that they're trying to do, allegedly not fully confirmed, they're just trying to revive female rap because Nicki Minaj left it and is clearly dying. Without Nicki Minaj, the girls don't know what to do because they follow and copy her every move. So that's what it's given to me. It's given, we don't know what to do. Nicki's not around. We can't really copy her because she's been low-key. So we're going to all collaborate with each other and try to do this fake kumbaya female rap unity, even though we don't really fuck with each other. Because Megan and Glow don't really fuck with each other. Lil' Kim don't fuck with Megan no more because Megan took the Plan F remix off YouTube. Remember when Lil' Kim tried to put out the Plan X remix and Megan Thee Stallion Rock Nation took that shit down? Okay? They took that shit down. They said, bitch, you can't rap no more. But anyway, let me know if you guys are here for the AHA Queen mix and who do you think should be on the remix. Now, Rihanna uses Walmart Beyonce to get back at Beyonce. She responded to a post on Instagram praising Walmart Beyonce, saying she cleared all of them. Okay. Chloe reposted the comment and said, my daily motivation from the queen herself. I love you, Rihanna. Okay. Now Chloe Bailey fans are saying that Rihanna is co-signing Chloe and giving her, some inspiration, giving her some motivation because, Beyonce won't do it. Now, a fan posted a meme that said, I'm not the stepmother. I'm the mother that stepped up. Wow. That is so childish. Also, fans were saying that allegedly Rihanna did it strategically because Beyonce sent TYL flowers a while ago. TYL's here to replace Rihanna and they have beef. They don't fuck with each other. But even though Beyonce and Rihanna don't fuck with each other, it doesn't make sense as to why Rihanna would, give Walmart Beyonce a compliment out of the blue. A lot of fans are speculating that the comment was edited or fake. And that Rihanna has never really acknowledged Chloe, but Chloe is trying to get underneath Beyonce's skin and also possibly Tyler's skin because remember, Tyler did call Chloe out subliminally for copying her, if you guys remember. So a lot of people are saying that this is fake. Now, Chloe says she got it from a blog, but that doesn't logically make sense because I didn't see no blog, posts about Rihanna giving Chloe no type of compliment. I think Chloe is clout chasing like she usually do. And she's probably trying to get underneath Beyonce's skin because Beyonce's been paying her dust. And her last album or EP that she did with Timberland flopped. Beyonce didn't even acknowledge it. But I don't think Rihanna gives a fuck about Chloe. Okay? You know, no shade. Because Chloe not a standout artist. No shade. She's not. And one thing about Rihanna only acknowledges artists if she feel like they really killing the game. You know what I'm saying? She acknowledged Cardi B when Cardi B was red hot. Same thing with Glorilla. Chloe hasn't ever been red hot. She never went number one. She never did a top 10 record. It just wouldn't logically make sense for Rihanna to acknowledge her, but I think she's doing that to strategically get underneath Beyonce's skin. Let's not forget she went to Kanye's concert even though he called Beyonce's children the R word. People forget that. So I don't put nothing past one word Beyonce. I think she's scheming and she made up a fake comment, used AI to make up a fake comment to try to get some publicity because her album is flopping. That's what it's given. And people can say, oh, you're going too hard, but Chloe is annoying. Now, Cardi B decided to stick up for Ariana Grande, and this is what she had to say.
Like me, I used to hate eating. I used to hate to eat. Like, I just hated chewing. I just hated chewing. So I do understand why she doesn't like to eat because I was the same way. However, you need to fucking eat, girl, because you get skinny. But I was the same way.
Now, what is cottage cheese stomach talking about? When did Ariana ever say that she hated chewing? Cardi B just be making up stuff. Now, I haven't seen that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never heard that Ariana hated chewing and that's why she didn't eat. That, like, Cardi B, stop. Okay, this is what happens when you have no brain cells and you just saying shit. Ariana, one, has never said that. Clearly, she has an eating disorder, dummy. And number three, I'm sure you hated eating, but did you hate sucking dick? I'm sure you didn't hate that. You talking, oh, I hated eating. Yeah, sure. Okay, because you've never really been skinny. Now, you've been a regular size. Like, you've never been really fat, but you've never been so skinny. If you hated eating, you would have been very thin. You've never been that. In all your old pictures, you've never been that. So shut up. You hated eating, but you love sucking dick. That's what it's given. Okay, that's all you do. So to me, it's like Cardi B just chiming in. It seemed like she thinks that she is a blogger or Messi Lee Jr. and she wants to give her 2 cents. We don't want your 2 cents. We don't even want you dropping music. Matter of fact, you should be heading towards retirement. That's what you need to do because your single is flopping. You got to do the remix to keep it afloat. Nobody is checking for you. You know, you on your 3rd baby daddy. Just hang it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's just giving that Cardi B's making up stuff because Ariana's never said, and I've never heard that Ariana hated chewing and that's why she didn't eat. That doesn't make any sense. So magically in 2021 when she started filming for Wicked, she just started hating chewing when she was been chewing her whole life. And not liking to chew, unfortunately, has nothing to do with a disorder, as Cardi B's trying to make it look like it does. She's always sounding dumb. Now, moving on from that, as we know, Tyler received 0 nominations at the Video Music Awards for Chanel. Not only for Chanel, but the song she did with Zara Larsson, she did it again. She also released another video, Is It Love? And then, you know, that trash music video she did for That Girl. But she's released several music videos and Tyler's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? She did 17,000 first week. Y'all are not supporting her singles. She's getting snubbed at the award show. She wants to know what's going on. She's blaming her label. She is under Sony. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's my thing with Tyler. Yes, obviously it sucks, but this should motivate Tyler to go harder. Don't use AI for your music videos. That's one. Number 2, don't beef with one of the biggest celebrities in the world, aka Rihanna, not smart, not going to work in your favor, and then also be a little bit more humble. Okay, be a little bit more humble, less arrogant, less snotty, and maybe people will, want to support you. You come off as, no shade, and I hate to say it, but you got a stank attitude to a lot of people. To a lot of people in the general public, they feel like you're arrogant, you're full of yourself. If you're more humble, people will support you more. And people will say, oh, why does she have to be more humble? Well, when you don't have the stats to back up your arrogance, that's why. It's one thing when, people say like Nicki and Kanye and, camel face, whoever, they're arrogant or they full of themselves or they got a nasty attitude. People say that about Nicki all the time, but you can't take her stats away. Tyla doesn't have that stat, okay? And that's why it doesn't work for her. Nicki can play the villain because it works for her because she is always winning. Tyla, on the other hand, is losing. There's never a time where Nicki did 17,000 first week. Tyla is doing that. So until her stats match up to her nasty attitude that she has, she's not going to win. Okay? Even Rihanna, there was a time where Rihanna was very stank, going after Tiana Taylor, Sierra, TLC. She was very stank, had a nasty attitude, but guess what? We couldn't take the stats away because she was going number one every time she dropped. Tyla's not doing that. And they did it before the streaming era. Nicki and, Rihanna and Kanye, they all topped the charts before the streaming era. You're not doing that, Tyla. Okay? So that's why you need to pipe down before you get wiped down. Okay? Once you follow those protocols, you'll probably be able to, move further in your career. Now, moving on from that, Hayden Panettiere's mother, Leslie Vogel, slams Hayden Panettiere's ex-boyfriend, Brian Hickerson. She said this person in her life that we have been trying to get rid of for quite some time was with her at her death, and that was Brian Hickerson. Now, allegedly, he used to pow Hayden Panettiere, so that's why people around her did not want him to be near her or in a relationship with her anymore. Allegedly, it got so bad that, her HOA, when she used to own like a townhouse, her HOA used to say to the residents, call the police if you see him around. TMZ also has reported that the DEA is now involved in the investigation into Hayden Panettiere's passing. Police are not satisfied with Hayden's death, even though it was reported that it was a tragic overdose, prescription medication. They are trying to determine, the DEA, if it could have been criminal conduct behind her passing. Law enforcement sources involved in the case tell TMZ they are conducting an investigation to see if it was any illegal activity behind her passing. So let me know how y'all feel about it. It definitely was some illegal activity. I got the real on what happened to Hayden Panettiere on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And here's the thing. I feel like when it comes to certain things, when it comes to like Hollywood celebrities passing away, a lot of times, they don't ever fully tell you the full truth. Okay? Even when an investigation is being done. They never do, because there's so many secrets that celebrities and people in the industry have, so they don't want the general public to know. My whole thing is, this is really all the parents' fault. I do feel bad for them because they also lost their son, but the parents pimped the daughter out, allegedly pimped the daughter out into the industry. She suffered, DV, substance abuse, getting ran through in the industry, depression. She suffered a lot, all because, her parents wanted her to be famous and make millions of dollars. But when you do that, fame and money There's a price to that. Nothing is free. It's going to cost you your mental health. It's going to cost you your health in general. And we see every day how these child stars turn out. We see every day. So sad story, unfortunately. Anyway, got some very hot and accurate tea on Hayden Panettiere, Perez Hilton, Selena Taylor on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day.